What's up, YouTube? And welcome to another episode of my Play Let's series, in which I play games on real hardware with a very crappy video setup, not using any kind of capture card or anything like that. Very casual, off the cuff, just some gameplay. Haven't had a reason to make one of these for a while. I guess I didn't have a game that stood out that really was worth showing off in this format until I pulled a game off my shelf tonight that I've owned for about 20 years, and that is Panic for the Sega CD. A very, very strange game by Data East that I am incredibly amazed made it to the United States market. Also got a teen rating, as you can see, and then completely unrelated had an ad for a WWF Royal Rumble arcade game stickered to the cover from the factory. This is a very strange point-and-click game that is incredibly Japanese in nature, and you just do a lot of experimenting, watching comedic, I guess loosely, scenes play out. Some of them being very Japanese, and really you're going to see some strange things happen. There's not a whole lot of direction to the gameplay, so it's pretty relaxed, other than the theme is that there's a computer virus that has made all kinds of things malfunction in day-to-day society, including televisions vomiting on the floor and laundry machines pooping on the floor and all kinds of strange things that happen in the original scene. This is the pause menu here, and it just shows you kind of the status of what you've played through so far. But I'm actually going to start the gameplay back up because a scene was starting right when I paused it that I thought you guys would like to see. If you're familiar with the Japanese Mega CD, so the Japanese version of the Sega CD, it has a BIOS that plays different music on startup, and one thing they didn't even translate for this US version is this strange scene that's like a parody of that BIOS. So what you're going to see as we play this is you just push buttons and things happen. Sometimes you warp to a new screen. Sometimes you push multiple buttons on the same screen for different things to happen. Apparently there's a point to all this. I haven't really figured it out. And the other thing that stands out is there's actually a Japanese Sony PS2 remake of this game available too that maybe I need to track down. I don't know. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started and watch some Panic on Sega CD. I haven't really seen what you're going to see, so we'll just kind of explore and experience it all for the first time. So there is the very unique Japanese Sega Mega Drive music. It even had like a parody of the logo. I pushed one button already when I paused it, so let's push another one and see if it does anything else different. Here you see the Mega CD logo, not translated, still Japanese. Kind of funny. So yeah, that's kind of what happens as you play this game. That's your character, that boy, and strange things happen when he pushes buttons. Alright, so that one took us to a new screen. Okay. Oh, we went back to that screen. I guess we have more buttons to push. Let's try the eject button. And that one actually warped us to another setting, so let's see what goes on next. Alright, so now I'm in Egypt and we have hieroglyphics to push. And again, I got warped to a different screen. There apparently is a method to this madness. I think there's like a certain combination of buttons you can continue to press. And somebody said you can beat the game in like 5 minutes if you super play it, but I think it's more fun just to watch it all unfold. Wow, it's the Dreamcast logo like 5 years before the Dreamcast was a thing. Okay. I don't know who the market for this game was supposed to be in America. Like, Stone College students? Strangely, it does support the Sega Mega Mouse, so it's one of the few games that you can use the Genesis mouse with if you would like. But honestly, since there's so few options to push, it's pretty easy just to push the buttons without needing a mouse. Okay, crisis averted there. And now we go to another screen. There's a lot of toilet humor in this game too, so you'll probably hear a lot of like farting noises and things like that. Again, I don't really know who this was supposed to appeal to. It's funny. I mean, it's just very, very strange. So the globe just turned into a butt. And now he's blushing. As if I needed to explain that. So yeah, I'm really curious if anyone's played this game. Any of my followers, you're welcome to comment if you've ever seen this. Maybe you've seen it on the shelf and just always wondered what it was all about. Okay. The game's not cheap. I mean, it's not one of the most expensive Sega CD games, but it's also not a cheap one. It's probably around 70, 80 bucks, at least as of 2020. I think I paid like $5 for this a long time ago. The other thing I noticed is you can even push the same button multiple times and something different might happen, so... Some good nightmare fuel for you. Alright, I'll probably show you another minute or so of this. I can't imagine anyone really wanting to watch this for a super long time. But thought I would show a very unique game for Sega CD. You know, really, I like the Sega CD because it has so many exclusives, or at least this was an exclusive at one point. And at least they were willing to try some things. So now we have these emojis we can push. Let's go with this one. And warp disk again. The load times kind of get in the way a little bit, but it's not too bad. A lot of Moai Heads Heads in this game. I know the Japanese really have a fascination with Moai Heads in video games, but I've seen several just in the little bit I was playing before I turned on the camera. This must have a tribute to the Scream. Alright, let's do one more scene here. Oh, we're back to the portal. Underwater to the desert. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. It's just part of this story progression, I guess you could say. Oh, we gotta play with the jukebox a little bit. Probably not good. Huh. Right. So I don't really know what this means, but there was at one point 30 of these booby trap switches, and I pushed another one before. You can't re-push them, so it does block those out. I'm guessing that would be a game over if you went through and hit all the booby traps, but obviously those are one of the things you want to avoid. Although there's really no way to know how to avoid them because all the switches are just randomly placed. Huh. Right, so, Panic for Sega CD. Alright, I will push one more switch, and then we're going to wrap this up. Let's go for the black liquid. And of course it was a warp. So, again, I guess now I've moved from the boy to the dog. I don't know if that's actually a level progression. Maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, this game is just full of more questions than answers. So hopefully you enjoyed this look into a very strange Sega CD title. Please take a moment, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great day or night, wherever you are.